Back again. It's been over 2 years that I haven't posted any videos. You know, we get distracted as people that do or have done blood over intent. We get distracted by our matrix lives, and that's okay. But we have this deeper hope of a paradise on earth, and it's already written in the Bible and ancient books that we'll get into. But I'm gonna keep these videos short and create playlists to organize all this information to make it more interesting. So pretty much today I'll be sharing another clue that the Holy Grail Hyperborea to the north is real, and that we don't have to travel in space to visit the gods. Maybe our view of God has been, I'm sure we look at God based on what we were taught. So that whole idea what God should do, or the goddess what it should do and should not do, has been programmed in us from the very start. So let's just let go of our ego and let go of the things that we learned about God and what it should do, and check out these symbolisms that are in our daily life. So pretty much I was here posting a video, the ice cream cone. Check that video out. Everybody's licking the ice cream cone every day, and it pretty much pointing to their salvation, to their everlasting life, at least living to 1,000 years old and not dying at 70 years old like a fly. We're supposed to live at least 1,000 years old, and I'll get into that later. But today we'll be looking at the Shiva lingham. And the Shiva lingham in the Hindu religion is pretty much the black primordial sun, and the lingham is pretty much a private part, like the clitoris of a woman. So step number one would be to look at the Shiva lingham. And what does it look like? The Shiva lingham, let me make sure my microphone's on. Okay, my microphone's on, perfect. Alright, so the Shiva lingham is in what religion? The Hindu religion. And the Hindu religion is based on flat earth cosmology. Other religions in the world betrayed the truth in order to survive. And they joined the Saturn cults and they started preaching death. Totally not telling you, every religion betrayed the goddess and started teaching death. Rewrote the religion and started teaching death. But in fact, we are supposed to live for either forever or for at least 1,000 years, and then travel on through the North Pole, travel on into the next realms with a form. This body is a form of the deity in God's image. So pretty much a Shiva lingham is a sacred stone of the Hindu religion that will intensify the vitality and level of pranic energy within your body. Why is that? Because you're tapping into the black sun. For instance, it's black. Alright, so to improve your overall health, these stones are powerful as they stimulate the energy system of the entire body and will aid in overall improvement in your health and well-being. So pretty much, what is the Shiva lingham? The Shiva lingham is this. So we have the yoni. It's hanging on. This is the yoni, and this is the lingham, like the dick. Pardon my French. This is the phallic symbol. So pretty much this is the North Pole. This is the circle is the black sun, and this is the yoni, and this is the clitoris, and the three realms with the sun in the middle. You see the sun? That's the sun. And every year it goes through the North Pole, going in and out, in and out, in and out. So we're gonna break this down. Shiva lingham, like what is this? Shiva lingham diagram. We're gonna see what these parts are. We're gonna break it down. So this is pretty much this is Mount Meru, pretty much. Okay. This is pretty much Mount Meru, and it's the fountain of life at Mount Meru. These are remnants of the Hyperborean, because Hindu religion is remnants, fragments of the Hyperboreans that came here in ancient times and taught the people this truth. So pretty much we got Brahma, which is the creator, which is the black sun, is a circle, and we have the yoni right here, the yoni. So pretty much the yoni is at the North Pole. The North Pole is the yoni of the mother goddess that we're on, and the lingham is that hard clitoris at the center. I'm gonna get into this because in flat earth cosmology, in the Hindu religion, they place the Shiva lingam at the center of the earth. Okay, so this is black, like the black sun, like the primordial energy, and this is the hard clitoris, the hard clitoris in a woman. So pretty much existence, this is what it represents. This is like, I wouldn't doubt that the Shiva lingam is the black sun. So they're pouring little flowers, and I'm gonna show you some little videos that they're pouring milk and sweet, pretty much saying that this is they're pouring milk and honey and flowers on it, red flowers representing the sun, cluing in that this is the North Pole. This is the land of milk and honey. So this is pretty much the fountain. So watch. This is so this is it, right? That's the Shiva lingam. That's Mount Meru. And this, we're gonna get into Shiva, because Shiva has the water coming out of his head, coming out of this thing. So pretty much this image is placing. Okay, so we're gonna look down here. This is the flat earth cosmology, the Shiva lingam. This is the cobra. You know, watching that Netflix, you know, gotta distract the mind. Sometimes you gotta take a break from all this stuff and watch some comedy in the meantime. But pretty much, you know, the seven heads, the seven cobras is the Nagini. The Nagini goddess. The Nagini goddess. So pretty much we all know, the people that are in blood over intent know that the Nagini and the serpent is at the center. So pretty much, okay, we have this. That is pretty much Mercator map. Let's just go Mercator map. North Pole. So this is what they deleted from Google Maps. So pretty much this is the North Pole. Okay, we have Canada, we got Asia, you know, and this is the North Pole. So we got the mother goddess at the center. We have her at the center. So pretty much I'm saying that this is right here. Look, right here, this is the Shiva lingam from Hindu religion. We got, if you look at the Shiva lingam from the top, you see see the Shiva lingam and the stone coming up. It's coming up. So pretty much that, the Mount Meru, the magnetic, our North Pole compass is attracted to this stone, this black stone. And the black stone could be a cut down tree, the tree of life, the biblical tree of life. But all ancients have talked about the tree of life. And the tree of life is not made out of entire carbon. It's something that you could travel into. And I'll show you some movies that show you that the tree of life and trees, these giant trees, were portals to other realms. So pretty much I see this. If you look in the top, it gets really fucking interesting. So right here we have, let's use our mind. Let's do some clues. So this will be the top. You're looking at this, the Shiva lingam, from the top aerial view. Let's make, I want to cut it down for you guys. Top view. Let's see this. Okay, so pretty much that's Mount Meru, and that's that channel right there. So we have so right here you can see it clearly. that this is the Shiva lingam at the center of the world, and we got the clitoris at the center. But look at this is the cosmology. They place it at the center as well. This is where the Shiva lingam is. And you see the snake, the cobra heads, and that North Star right there, the sun, goes into that. Boom. This is Hindu cosmology. So right here, look, we got this is the rings. Pranam Om Shiva. So they put the Shiva lingam right in the dead center. Just like this, baby. Okay, we're gonna watch some videos now. So this is the Shiva lingam. You can see this pattern, like this lake right here, and this circle, and the Shiva lingam in the middle. Because the black sun is at the center of the primordial. Everything is manifested outward through the center of the North Pole. This reality is coming out of here. So this is primordial force right here. You can see the black sun in the bottom, like those lines. That's like the lotus petal, and the lotus petal is like a Vishnu, the black sun. We're gonna break this down a little bit more, but the people who are with me on there, look, we even have some sacred geometry, the black stone, the black square stone. You know, because with the cube, you also have the circle in it. So pretty much this is the North Pole, and we're gonna see some videos right here of the ritual. Shiva lingam ritual. They're pouring milk and honey on this thing. I think this is it.
Listen up, the soap you shower with? You probably have
organic soap, right?
Soap you lather up.
Oh, first of all, you have to change it. You gotta remove your life from chemicals. So look, this is the Shiva lingam. They're worshiping this because this is the land of milk and honey. See, they're pouring water on it. Why? Because the fountain of life. The god of Shiva is on Monday, moon day. So look, yellow, we got the sun colors. Like this is like cosmology. Yellow sun, and you're gonna see them pouring red on it. So the Shiva lingam. Oh look. So we got the cobra, like the Ouroboros. So we got, we got the Ouroboros. The Ouroboros, the serpent, is at the center of the earth around the tree of life, wrapped around. And that's the goddess, the Nagini goddess. The Nagini goddess. The Nagini, like the genie, we get the word genie from Nagini. So this is Buddhist. And the Nagini, she's wrapped around the serpent on the tree of life. They made the serpent bad. Like, oh, the serpent's bad, blah, blah, blah. So, boom. So they matched it up with her. So that's saying North Pole wrapping around Mount Meru right there. Water of life. See, pouring water, pouring milk on it. Why? Because it's beautiful and I just want to waste milk on this thing. Because it represents the land of milk and honey. They're pouring milk on the black stone. They're pouring milk on this black Shiva lingam right here at the center. They're pouring milk onto it, like the land of milk and honey. So this is pretty much flat earth cosmology pointing to the North Pole. And we're gonna get into some nations like Germany believed in Hyperborea. But then, you know, NASA was created, and then nobody else explored the North Pole. It's blocked by ice. So they're pouring milk. I really recommend doing mantras from Monday through Sunday. Each day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, is a different mantra. So go on Google and type in mantra for Monday. Monday is Shiva, Tuesday is Hanuman, Wednesday is Ganesha, Thursday is Vishnu, Friday is Durga or Kali, Saturday is Shani, and Sunday is, I forgot, I'm sorry, but that is the sun god Surya. And mantras are very powerful ancient languages meant to reprogram your subconscious, because your subconscious is the black sun, and you have to go outside and get some sun every day for 10 minutes or 15 minutes between 12 to 2 p.m. So Sunday is Surya. Sunday special thanks. Lord Surya. All of these gods were goddesses at one point. That's why they look feminine. But let's get back to the topic. So pretty much the Shiva lingam is the North Pole. And that's why they pour milk on the Shiva lingam, because it's the clitoris. It's the Taurus. The clitoris. That's why they said the clitoris. The clitoris. So this is the Taurus. And the Shiva lingam will be right there to the center, the Shiva lingam. So I'm gonna show you in different religions how they have flat earth cause symbolism encoded into their religion and their ritual. So number one, Hinduism is based on a flat earth, ancient flat earth from the Hyperboreans, and this is the Shiva lingam is the North Pole. All right, so I think I'm gonna cut it off here. And that'll be it. Or we can continue seeing this. Let's see what else we can get.
Listen, the soap you shower with, you probably haven't even
Yeah, I gotta
soap you lather up with.
stay away from those toxin soaps. Okay, so Shiva lingam. How do I know Shiva? Let's look at Shiva real quick. How do I know it's water? Okay, so look, we have Mount Meru back there. The drum meaning frequency. Everything coming out the center. At the center is Dum Om. Om is what creates this reality. Our ears can hear the constant Om. Okay, so pretty much Shiva has the serpent from the North Pole around his neck. The goddess is whispering into his ears, to his right ear. And look, we have the Shiva lingam in the background. You see the Shiva lingam right here? The Shiva lingam is in the background. And pretty much you're a mini fountain. You have to raise your sexual energy up the spine, out through your head, and it connects to the North Pole. I'm going to show you why I say this, because in other practices like Taoism, the North Star is what connects us. We're connected from the North Star and the South Star, the cross constellation from our tailbone down. Okay, we're gonna get into that too. But pretty much just remember that the North Pole, we're connected by our crown, and it goes to the North Pole and it connects to the Shiva lingam. That's why I see this. It's like a water, like a spiritual water that connects to the Om. That's why they put Om right there, because Om is like a ripple. So pretty much the Shiva lingam, you become a mini fountain and your water pours over onto the Shiva lingam at the North Pole, because you connect to the North Pole by the North Star. And there's meditations of like you imagining the North Star. So if you have any questions, go in the comments. but I'm trying to explain it to the best of my abilities. So pretty much this is how I know that he's Mount Meru in the background, and Shiva has the serpent mother goddess around his neck, the same serpent from the Bible that is wrapped around the tree of life, masked as a bad thing. So long story short, the Shiva lingam is the North Pole, the Nagini, and that's pretty much what I wanted to share today, because there's too much. I have to break them down. So Shiva lingam is North Pole. That's all you have to take from this video, that the Shiva lingam is the North Pole, and they're worshiping the Holy Grail in their rituals. They're worshiping this area. All right, so thank you for joining me. I hope this gave you a little bit more insight that we're not fucking crazy, that great nations knew about Hyperborea. They knew about this land, and we should be there in due time. Go there, and everything. The system collapse. The system will collapse because, number one, you can live forever without sickness or death, and everything they told you was a lie. So the minute we get there, everything will collapse and be like the great apocalypse. The great apocalypse is the unveiling of truth. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm gonna keep doing these videos because some people are gonna like what I have to say. All right.